The COVID-19 virus is having a huge impact on our health and our healthcare system, and it's fast becoming apparent that it's also having a huge impact on the US economy in general and law firms specifically. As immigration lawyers, we need to recognize that we're headed into some economic rough times and to prepare our firms for this impact. Now is the time to focus on these issues. Don't just focus on your clients. Spend time now on keeping your business viable in the coming months so you can continue to serve your clients in the future. Charity, what's the first thing members ought to do to prepare for the coming problems?
Right now, a top priority for members should be making sure remote systems are working well. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. That'll take a little bit of time, but make sure that you have sufficient cybersecurity and your work from home capable for all the employees you intend to continue to work. What do you think is next, Reid?
I say we need to communicate with clients and with members of your firm, maybe even so it feels like you're over communicating. We need to reduce anxiety amongst our clients. We need to provide them with as much information as possible, even the non-confidential information such as court closings and office hours and things that how they can have virtual meetings with us. We need to be putting those out either by electronic newsletter or website or any way you can communicate with clients. And the same with staff too. We need to be communicating to reduce anxiety for everyone in the firm.
Now really is the time to address expense and cash flow issues as well. Can advertising contracts be postponed or canceled? Will landlords accept a rent abatement right now? Do postpone all your pending hiring initiatives and identify your possibilities, but make sure you're not acting imprudently.
I would also look at accounts receivable. Really, how much do people owe you, right? Prioritize those accounts based on who owes you the most money and start communicating with those overdue clients. You got to be firm but not rash in your discourse about getting paid. But now's the time to start because getting paid overdue bills over the next few months is only going to get harder.
Now also is the time to apply for a line of credit or a bridge loan. You want to make sure that you have income to cover gaps and hopefully fend off layoffs. Now, many firms are absolutely going to need this extra financial cushion during the coming months. To get a line of credit or a bridge loan, start with your financial institution that's local to you. If you've been doing business with a certain bank or credit union for years, they will want to give you a loan. Be prepared with 3 years of tax returns, brief business plan, and financial projections, and work with them to document what your needs are and how you're going to repay the loan. But don't get discouraged if this sounds like a lot or if you get declined for that loan because there are other options for businesses that are affected by the coronavirus.
And one of those options is a small business disaster recovery loan through the Small Business Administration. These loans are already available, but they're becoming even more available for COVID-related economic help. It's best now to take a look at the Small Business Administration website, see what they have now, but it's sure to change and be even more helpful to small businesses after Congress passes the next COVID economic relief bill.
Don't rule out your local city and state also because many of them are creating bridge loans and grants right now. The areas that are most COVID affected are seeing these like New York, San Francisco, Washington State, and these will sometimes have better terms than what the SBA is offering because they're looking to support their local economy. Also, don't rule out your financial institutions, which are seriously looking at forgiveness and leniency measures for mortgages, business credit cards, and even personal. It never hurts to ask if you need it.
Charity, and my last tip is to begin to cross-train employees in case someone in your office becomes sick or has to leave because they have to care for a sick family member. Cross-training equals improved flexibility in law firms, especially if you have to make staffing adjustments later on.
For continuing mentorship and support during the coronavirus crisis, AILA's Practice and Professionalism Center has created a practice management COVID-19 resources page for all your small business needs. Go there to get information about how to connect with other members, templates that are peer created, and much more.